$50,000 per XRP as part of a Federal Reserve buyback program, which is going to be proposed by Liable Capital, is going to be releasing very soon. In fact, Zach Rector, which recently joined the team to partake in the report that is going to be released to the federal government, also discussed the matter that $50,000 per XRP is what Liable Capital is going to propose. Also mentioning the fact that the terms are going to be released in the next couple days, and that it's a real possibility that the federal government might accept XRP's buyback program at $50,000 per coin. And before we move forward, I want to remind you guys to make sure you hit that subscribe button with your post notifications on, as we're trying to hit 15,000 subscribers by the new year, and of course, more importantly, smash that like button and share this video. That being said, let's get right back to it. The private ledger for XRP has been leaked. In fact, on one of these tweets that I was tagged in by a good buddy of mine, the private ledger shows that XRP is at $75,071 as of this time. So again, mind-blowing news that we just got, absolutely crazy. So the XRP that we are looking at that is 40 cents on the public ledger is actually 75,000 on the private ledger. But what's even more shocking is that it shows as if XRP's all-time high in the private ledger is $251,453.98, which is just mind-blowing. And the craziest part about all of this is, as shown in the clip, where the Black Swan Capital Venturist mentioned that he's seen XRP hit $327,000, he made it clear that there is going to be a merge between the public and private ledger, meaning your XRP could skyrocket in value. Let's roll the clip.
So I don't think they're using another XRP. I know they have a private ledger and a public ledger. I've seen the private ledger once. I've seen the price go as high as $327,000. And you could see this on one of my shorts when it hit about $10,000, 9,000, I think. I've commented to about 20, 30 people at least that I saw them go to 327,000 on a YouTube video once that was live in Japan. And from 5 minutes, a 5-minute YouTube video. And I've seen that the private ledger does exist. The public ledger also exists. Now, how do they keep them separate? Through nodes on the XRP ledger, right? The thing is, what the merge of the private and public, I think that will happen when this utility starts to come on, right? Also, I don't want to lose my train of thought. The XRP ledger, the private ledger, right, and the public ledger, at some point, they're going to have to, how would I say? There will be a merge at some point, guaranteed, but we have to have that regulation first and that clarity before they go ahead and utilize them.
I want to remind you guys of metalcrypto.com, where you can get your own personalized metal crypto coins, like a physical Ripple XRP coin with case, or the latest added XRP coin with case. Again, this looks so sick and comes in gold and silver. They also have a ton of other coins like XLM, Stellar, as well as Tether, Shiba Inu, Polkadot, Litecoin, Cardano, Ethereum, Bitcoin, and so much more. So make sure you guys do check them out using the link in the description, and pre-order your Ripple XRP coins or your metal crypto coins in general so that you get them before Christmas. That being said, let's get right back into the video. To add on to the fact of a public and private ledger, recently we just found out that there is a second XRP in play, XRP2, which is actually insane and proves that once again the public and private ledger do exist. In fact, Joel Katz, also known as David Shorts himself, actually made it clear that it does exist and was answering questions as to what the second XRP is. And as the Bank of England officially successfully tests the new payment method XRP, the World Economic Forum officially names XRP as crypto's asset most relevant in the CBDC space, also known as the central bank digital currency space, and is some crazy good news. In fact, just recently, the SWIFT board member accidentally said that Ripple is going to overtake SWIFT. So let's go ahead and roll the clip.
It also, I think, there have been a number of different people we've hired over a period of time. One of the former board members of SWIFT, a gentleman named Marcus Treacher, joined our team to run all of customer success. And, this was, a former board member from SWIFT coming over and saying, hey, we don't think SWIFT's going to be necessarily a solution to really unlocking this Internet of Value. These are, marks along the journey. Now, as I look forward, to me, it's all about what I said earlier. solving real problems for real customers. Let's sign up more customers. Let's get them using more volume. Let's get them expanding from using one of our products to 2 of our products to 3 of our products. But again, I think that the mistake that people can make in the broad blockchain space is not being focused enough. There's a lot of science experiments out there. And look, I loved going to college, and science experiments are cool. But that is not going to sustain. You've got to have real utility. You've got to solve a real problem. And if you are doing those things, and if you have that product market fit, what we in Silicon Valley like to talk about are the dogs eating the dog food, then it's going to be fine. And I think what we're seeing certainly is, even relative to the products we've launched in kind of Q3 last year, like the dogs are eating the dog food. The pipeline for customers is very robust. And yeah, I'm super excited how 2018 will unfold.
I had never heard that statistic before on how many Japanese banks you'll have. Where are the dogs eating the most dog food? Where do you think 2018 is going to be the most vibrant market and the most traction?
Well, it's a good question. I think the highest friction points are going to be where you're going to get the most dog food. We got to work on that. The area where you're going to get the most engagement and velocity are the areas where today you have the most friction. Absolutely. And, when we think about our priority customers, it isn't a Euro-US problem, right? Or US dollar-Euro problem. Now, on the other hand, another thing I mentioned to David backstage, I was talking to one of the largest global money center banks on the planet, and I was talking to about our primary product, fiat to fiat, called X Current. And this guy kind of interrupts me. He's like, yeah, that's nice, but I have a problem settling into Peru. Can I use XRP to help me settle into Peru? And honestly, I was like, holy shit. Here's one of the biggest banks in the world who has more liquidity than almost anybody out there. And I'm not even trying to talk to him about crypto and digital assets. I'm trying to talk to him about the core of fiat to fiat. And he's already looking ahead and realizing that, look, this is something that could help me solve a problem in Peru. And I don't want to necessarily hold currency in Peru from an inflation point of view, or a regulatory risk point of view, a compliance risk. So they're looking for other solutions. And again, if you solve a real problem for real customers, it's going to work out.
Incredible.
All right, since we've been talking about settlements, I decided to update you guys on the new date for a settlement, which is January 9th. Now, the normal settlement that was supposed to occur on December 5th actually got delayed to a new date, which is now January 9th. And this date is because of this. Just recently, we found out that the parties still have their motion to seal, which will be concluded on January 9th unless they file earlier. So what we're looking at here is a revolutionary of cross-border payment technology. RippleNet is going to change the way the world does payment processing from country to country, from bank to bank, and it's all going to be using XRP. Now, keep in mind that the RippleNet system is being accepted all around the globe. It is really overtaking SWIFT, which is currently the leading cross-border payment system. But again, when you have something that is significantly cheaper like RippleNet, which is XRP, more efficient, more eco-friendly, Ripple XRP is the golden choice. All right, guys, and before I end up this video, make sure you guys hit that like button and you subscribe to my channel, because we are trying to hit 15,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So hopefully go into 2023 with 15,000 of you lovely people. This is by far my favorite quote, and this is why we're going to end it off with this. You can make excuses or you can make money. You can't do both. So go ahead, do your research, try your best to find ways to make some income, because I believe that a lot of people come into crypto thinking that they're going to make cash, and that isn't always the case. It is for some, but not for most. So before you invest your money, go ahead and do your research. This is why I say that nothing I say in this video is financial or legal advice. I'm not telling you to buy a crypto or sell a crypto. I'm telling you to strictly do your research and make your decision based on that research. Now, maybe there's something better to invest in that if you do your research, you'll find out. But the idea is put in the effort, put in the work, find ways to build your income so that you're making more money, and that overall is going to give you financial freedom. But if you never put in the effort, if you never work for it, you will not achieve it. I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys in the next Crypto Geek video.